Okay guys, another video on the GMC. I got my heater control here, all automatic, say SLT dual climate unit and automatic. But yeah, all the bulbs basically are shot except the LCD. The LCD works perfectly fine, but all the buttons here, yeah, they are no go. So I'm gonna replace those. The ones that works is the little LED here, the little LED there on defrost, the one on recirculation, and these work because they're Dell. But the other bulbs in there, they're kind of really tiny incandescent bulbs, and they retail for like $2.20, $2.20 each, and yeah, that's that amount to a bunch of them. But what I'm gonna do, and since this is gone, the one on the steering wheel is gone, so I'm just gonna go with a colder temperature. I'm gonna use a Dell, and these are not a great one. Yeah, pardon the messy bench, but I don't want to scratch it up. But I'm gonna use those Dells, but I'm gonna grind the top of them because I want a more diffuse light. This is gonna shoot pretty much a 60-degree, well, even narrower than 60-degree angle. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna chop the top of them, so it's gonna be more diffuse and it's gonna look more like the originals. Only it's gonna be a colder temperature because it's a Dell and it's not the same Kelvin rating. But yeah, so you wanna open it up. There's a bunch of little bolts there, screw bolt, whatever, and it's a 3/16, so they're all 3/16, so I'm gonna remove all of them and pop it open. Alright, so let's go. Haul the one out and remove all the other ones. Typical GM with bolts that are way too long for nothing, but four. That's it. So there's four. Let's crack it open. Come on. Or maybe I'm forgetting something. I'm forgetting the round buttons. So I gotta pull those out. I'm guessing you just have to pull on them until they pop out. But here, there you go. That's one of them. That's two of them. And open it this way because otherwise you're gonna get buttons everywhere. But there you go. Well, I'll be darned. They are captured. Yeah, that's nice. It's not gonna explode on you if you open it the other way. But yeah, so I guess that's my little bulb here. So you see these ones, they work. These two, this works, but all those little ones, they don't. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 of them. So yep, it's 22 blocks. Now the board is only clipped in, so there you go. Now I'll clip it. It's probably another, yeah, there's a connector here. I'm gonna have to unplug, I believe. Now you got two clips holding it here, and you got a connector here. So what I did is you go from the back and then you gently pry it up. Be careful, it's really tiny. and probably very fragile. So now I got the board, and they got these little plastic tint on them, so might want to save them. I guess I'm gonna put them back on top of my LEDs and see what she does. And now to figure out what's ground and what's power, because for the incandescent bulb we don't care, but for LEDs we do. There you go. Just gonna take the LED and grind it flat. Yeah, you could buy some flat top LEDs. They diffuse the light better, but I don't have them at the moment, and I have time at the moment to do that, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so polarity on the bottom row here is positive on that side on the left, and ground on the right side. So I'm just gonna bend it up. Basically, gotta be careful. Bend one leg up, join it to a resistor here, and the other one's gonna be flat, touching the solder joint there. So there you go, just laying flat like that, outside of the perimeter of the black conductive material. So there you go, it's right on the edge, and pretty much the same 8, maybe a little bit shorter. So that's perfect. So I'm gonna go and do the other ones, and then I'm gonna come back. So here goes one, and 10 more to go. Okay, so they are in. I have to cut the flaps here because I need room for the resistor. See, but yeah, technically you could take only one resistor and run cables around and put the LEDs everywhere you want, but I don't want to run a little wire all the way around, because that's going to be the same time as messing with the resistors. And resistor, well, they're easy to form, and yeah, so it just works like that. And now I'm going to put the face back on in the truck, and I'm going to try with the little those little things, because they're blue. I thought it would be green, so I don't know why they're blue, but I'm gonna try without, and if it's too bright I'm gonna switch it, open it again, and switch it over to the little blue things. So yeah, and you could if it's too bright, or if it makes a kind of a hot spot where the spot is more bright than the rest of it, you could also put a little bit of a Sharpie on top of those, so most of the light would be coming out the side, and the top would be kind of a more washed off, and it would equalize the amount of light over the buttons. But yeah, so I'm gonna try it in car, and see how it looks. So now for the polarity, they're all the same as I said, except that one over there. So be careful with that little one, otherwise it won't light up. LEDs are not reversible, so got them all in there. And the 3mm LEDs are perfect because you can put those cap back on. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't want it too bright, and I think it's gonna be a little bit too bright, but yeah, gonna put it back in the truck. At least it's gonna show up all the little things. So yeah, and I won't have a blind plate with no lights. So there we go. I'm gonna put it in the truck and we'll see. Alright, so we're back in the truck, and that's how she looks. So if you turn it on, it's gonna be more like green in here, and now all the buttons are blue because the caps they're blue and the light is really white. So before it was a kind of incandescent bulb which was yellow, in tint. So by putting the cap, I guess they kind of make it match the other button. Like this one, this is my sole remaining bulb on the radio. All the other ones are burned out. And yeah, and right here, and also before the four-wheel drive buttons and all that stuff here is not working at all. So yep, so didn't cost me too much. I had the LEDs, I had the time, so it's just a matter of putting them in, and now I can see all my buttons. So I'm not gonna hit the AC instead of the defrost now, so it's always a bonus. So anyhow, hope you liked it, and hope the polarity helps you out, so you don't have to check it out for yourself and do a trial and error until you find the right way. So that's it. So talk to you later, guys. And if you like it, well, by all means, rate, comment, subscribe, and do all that stuff. So see you later, guys.